hot spot at the coffee shop or airport might get you online, but be warned, it is also a hot spot for identity theft. Consumer correspondent Susan Koppen here now with more. Good to have you with us. This happened to me at a hotel.
Oh, no. Well, 9 million people fall victim to ID theft every year. And now with thousands of Wi-Fi hotspots across the country, thieves are finding a new and easy way to steal your information.
Everywhere you look, there's Wi-Fi, from the coffee shop to the airport to your hotel. But web surfers beware. Hackers like these two are out there and trying to use Wi-Fi to rob you blind.
Information you'd send to and from your bank, information coming off of your credit card, any of those types of information you'd rather people not have goes over Wi-Fi.
Security experts estimate hackers can easily take $1,000 worth of data from just one hacked computer.
I can basically do anything that you would do on your computer, and the best part about it, from the perspective of the hacker, is you're never going to know I've done it.
Luckily, these hackers are good guys, consultants who point out security flaws. Using just a laptop and some hacking software, we ask them to show us how easy it is to follow someone's every move online. I was using Wi-Fi at a coffee shop in New York City.
I'm doing a Google search right now.
Susan, so you search for yourself.
That's right. So you're seeing that I'm searching for myself?
Yes.
All hackers need to do is set up their own bogus Wi-Fi access point and just wait for unsuspecting computer users to log in.
What do you think would happen if perhaps that was your bank account and he was able to change the value that was in your bank account?
That's scary.
There are more than 220,000 public Wi-Fi hotspots in the U.S. Our ethical hackers say you can't always trust the security measures you might think are in place to keep your info safe.
We just got one.
When our hackers set up their own Wi-Fi access point at a hotel, which they called Best Free Public Wi-Fi, it wasn't long before dozens of wireless devices tried to log on, including, as part of this demonstration, our producer using an iPhone.
And I can begin to communicate and attack your iPhone over the network.
Basically, we're fishing. We basically got our bait, like a fisherman would be casting his bait into the water and see who bites.
The bottom line, according to experts, when you're online in public, better safe than sorry.
The safest bet is not to use Wi-Fi for your confidential information. All right, just don't do it.
Our hackers also set up fake Wi-Fi at the airport. They say they lured in 9 people in just 30 minutes, Erica.
Wow. So we did hear there the safest thing to do is to not use a Wi-Fi connection. But frankly, you have to sometimes. A lot of people do. So what's the best way to stay safe when using one?
Well, it's a good sign if you go to use free Wi-Fi and the cashier at the coffee shop gives you a passcode to get on, or the front desk at the hotel gives you the code to get onto the system. But also use your VPN. Business people know what I'm talking about. It's a virtual private network. We have it here at CBS. That will really protect your personal information if you're using Wi-Fi that's out in the public.
And this isn't just something that people, if you're watching at home, you think, oh, I can't use this because I don't work for a company that has it. You can actually set up your own personal VPN to use.
You can. You can find software. You can download it. Sometimes it's for free. Yeah.
All right. Great tips. Susan, always good to see you. Thanks.
A lot happens early on The Early Show, weekday mornings on CBS.